Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today it's officially day 190, man. Yo, I'm proud of myself on that one. So yeah, man, it's officially day 190 of NoFap. Yo, today a lot happened. Not so much on my end. Well, okay, let me rewind. So, woke up this morning and I was feeling so beat down. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I woke up and I was just like, yo, I feel like a truck hit me, and I couldn't figure nothing out. Now, don't get me wrong, I did eventually get to the gym. It was definitely later than I planned on, but I still did my cardio, still did my thing. But I didn't do like the longer, like the weight training, this and that, because I really felt like with the way my body was feeling, if I did do a full 2-hour session of like, hour weight training, and then cardio, yeah, like there is a very, very significant piece to any sort of workout routine and regimen, and it is like having rest, and for one, them 3 days I haven't been sleeping. Like I wouldn't get to sleep till maybe after 11 o'clock, and I'd be up 4:30 straight in the gym. So also the lack of sleep isn't allowing my body to fully recover the way it should. So in any case, I did my cardio, but then when I got home, I was like, you know what? I really need to do some yoga. You know what I mean? So I got on my mat, did a nice, like, yo, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. Do not sleep on yoga. Like, I remember the first time I did it, that shit had me out of breath. I was like, yo, what the, this downward dog and all this other. I'm like, what the, like, yo, yoga will test you, but it also helps with, just being more, relaxed, and it helps with the flexibility, stretching, and recovery, for sure. So, I was glad, I still had a very, productive day. So, yeah, when I say a lot happened, everything was fine. I went and picked up my little girl, took her to school. Like I said, got home, washed my gym clothes, did my little, did my workout routine at the gym, and came home and did my yoga and stuff. And then like I'm chilling in the bathroom, like I have to take a shit. Like it is what it is. So I come back to check my phone because it was almost time to go pick up my daughter from school, and I had like 4 missed calls. It was from my daughter's mother, and I'm like, yo, what the hell? So, and now I saw the text message that was like, dude, like all capital letters, all exclamations. I'm like, what the hell happened? So in any case, I called her. She didn't answer right away. And then she texted me. She said, yo, I think somebody stole from me. I said, what? Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? So in any case, I was like, stole what? Boom, she called me. She was like, hey, this morning, she said, did you notice anything funny with my car? I'm like, no, like your car was parked where it was yesterday. It looked fine. Why, what's up? She was like, yo, somebody broke into my car. I was like, what? And she was saying like they took everything. Like because she had a doctor's appointment today that she was gonna go to, and so she just kind of, just to make sure, just kind of one of those things where you kind of prepare, the day before. So she ended up putting her wallet, because she was like, yo, like she was like, I knew I wasn't gonna need it. She was like, but I just didn't want to forget it. She was like, so she just put it in her car. And truth is, she doesn't normally do that. That's more something that I do, but literally she decided to to just kind of, prepare herself. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And as soon as she does, everything got taken out of the car. Like, I mean, there was information for our daughter in there. She had her vaccination records in there. Like, it's just a lot of information. And it was just crazy because, I asked her, I said, was there any signs of forced entry? She said, no. Like, I don't know how the fuck they did it. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, you forgot to lock your car? She was like, I locked my fucking car. I was like, oh, all right. And so in any case, I told her, I said, listen, well, I'm about to pick up baby girl. I said, we'll come stop by just to check things out. She was like, okay. So then, pick up our daughter. We're driving, we get there, and of course I'm trying to explain to baby girl what happened. Not realizing suddenly when she got quiet, she was in the back crying. I said, "What was the matter?" She was like, "Daddy, they have my information." I said, "Baby, it's okay, it's okay." Because for her, even her logic was like, "Oh, mommy left the car unlocked." And I told her, I said, "No, no, no." I said, "Sweetheart," I said, a lot of these people, like they're really smart. Like they have these little computers, and when you have a newer car, like a really high tech vehicle, because and don't get me wrong, like. They got all these sensors on it, and auto assist this, rear camera that, and Bluetooth this, Wi-Fi that. Like the more features you have, the more accessible the computer is. For like on your vehicle. So yeah, like people can access it. Just hit a code, boom, and it just unlocks. And that's literally what happened. Because when I got there, she was outside already waiting for the cops. And so I looked at the vehicle and I was like, damn, I was like, yo, there's nothing there. Like, there's no sign of forced entry. And so as I'm looking through the vehicle, I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then her neighbor was like, oh, man. He's like, they got you too? I said, oh, wait, they got you? He said, yeah. He said they got about 7 cars. And one of them, the closest one, was this Jeep Wrangler. Fucking front window busted out. He said his window was busted out. He's like, you guys have any busted windows? I said, no. He was like, oh. I said, yeah. I was like, her car is newer. I was like, they might have used like a little computer or something and, just kind of unlocked it. He said, oh, that sucks. I was like, I know. I was like, wait, so you have a broken window? He was like, yeah. He said, all I have is liability, so now I got to pay for a whole fucking window. So, of course, in my head, I'm like, hey, I was like, I know they took a lot of shit, a lot of personal, private information, but you ain't gotta pay for no window. You feel me? I was like, yo, glass half full than a motherfucker on that one. But it was like, it was pretty traumatic. Because even for her, she said, because she was up late doing schoolwork and stuff, and she said she was kind of mad at herself because she was awake when it happened. And she said that she heard a sound that she thought was somebody kind of like messing with her actual apartment door handle, like trying to get into the apartment, but again, literally her door and the neighbor's door face each other, so like, a lot of times if they close their door, the wind will kind of shake your door a little bit. So I was like, you sure it wasn't that? She was like, I don't know. She said, but I felt weird about it. Now the crazier part is that neighbor that said it was about 7 cars altogether, he told us that there was one person who was outside and noticed some random person walking through the parking lot at like 2:30 in the morning, because literally they did this between 2:30 and 3 o'clock, and they were like, they saw him, but they didn't call anybody, like they didn't do anything. And then guess what? His shit got broke into. And I'm like, you know what? That's what you get, bro. That's what you get. Like the one time you supposed to call motherfuckers, but either way, it was like, like, aside from all the credit cards and everything else that got took, like for me and her mother, we were just shook. Like, yo, they got all of our kids' information, and at least for her, she's 7, but still, it's like, you like, damn, yo, like, and mind you, the car is parked damn near 30 feet away from her front door, so it was like, with the fact that she was up, like she really felt like she should have caught it, and I'm like, nah, like, yo, you can't do anything with shit like that, And like I said, and luckily our daughter's 7, so it's not like she has credit cards in her name or anything. But still, just knowing that some random person took documents, like it was crazy. Like there was credit cards and stuff in there, but yeah, they took a lot of shit. But the blessing to it all is that 1, she ain't got to pay for a broken window because her window ain't get broke. 2, maybe like an hour later, she actually. Because she was most afraid that her social security card and our daughter's social security card was like in the car, in her wallet. Because, listen, you got to understand how women are. They got several wallets, several bags. One day they'll take everything out, switch it to this. We as men, 1 wallet. We use that same wallet till the fucking threads fall off that bitch. 1 wallet. That's it. Boom. Little thread coming out. That's all good. And this one's fairly new. I've had it for 2 years now. The other one, I used that shit to motherfucking shit fell apart. But either way, so luckily in one of her other coach purses, the social security cards were in there. So it's like, oh, thank God. Let's just go ahead and call the credit cards, have it all canceled out. Have them ship new ones. So silver lining to it all, it's an unfortunate situation. It was scary because it happened while she was awake. She didn't hear anything. Nobody heard anything. The one person saw something, got his shit taken too. So, but they at least did not steal the car. But it is scary knowing that they can just program it like that. So her whole thing was like, well, it could happen again. And I'm like, yeah, but usually if they do a massive hit like that, like they're gonna know that the place is going to be on high alert waiting for somebody to come back. So it's not too likely, but yeah, man, other than that, like my day was all right. My day was chill. Just did my whole workout thing. I don't feel as lightheaded anymore, which is good. Truth is that probably only lasted maybe like a day or two, just going through the whole detox process, drinking water, juicing. I definitely got to make another juice because the one I made is almost done already. Now regarding NoFap, yeah, man, I just don't fap anymore. Like I really don't. I really don't fap anymore. It's been a hell of a 190 days. Like this is literally like beyond the halfway mark. Like we almost gonna be done with it. October 1st, 2021 is 1 year of NoFap, and I'm definitely gonna go longer. Like this is officially a lifetime, like a lifestyle change. Just living life like this. Because also too it I enjoy being able to figure out not only how I get through challenges, but it's really discovering more of who you are. Like this is me living life more as who I am. And like I haven't done that in a very long time, and just loving the authenticity, loving myself and everything about me. Like it makes shit really, really dope. Like I love it, and like I said, and I know parts of us will feel like, well, why couldn't I find this before? And again, you weren't meant to find it before. Going on NoFap wouldn't, earlier in life, it would not have served you in the right way. It wouldn't have. Everything you've been through led you right to this moment. Everything you've gone through, good or bad. Like I see so many memes that are like, oh, would you, I don't know, it was something like, would you take this pill and would you rather take this pill to, I guess, transition to the future with the life that you dream of, or would you rather go into the past, with the knowledge of what you have now? And it's like, I'd rather do neither. I mean, yeah, maybe the future, but most people pick the past, and it's like, yeah, I would change this, change that. Nah, because you're thinking that you jump in the past and change something to benefit your current situation, not realizing you change anything in the past, it'll completely change your current situation. Literally, you like, and of course, everybody wants to go into the past to make some big financial decision, but like you don't realize that financial decision would not have allowed you to have the children that you have, because you wouldn't have met this person under those circumstances if you were more wealthy than what you were in the moment when you met them, or if you placed a certain bet, or if you went back and won the lottery. Like, again, like, your wealth determines your status, it determines your circle, it also determines who you come across, and it's like, yeah, like there's no way in hell, like, even for me, like, if I won, so I almost won the lottery one time. Like, I was off by like 2 numbers, and like I got I got a nice little amount out of it, but it was like, I want to say at the time the Mega Millions was like 500 million or something. Like I was pissed. But either way, the person I was with at the time, like, yeah, had I won that shit, like won it, I would not have my daughter. I'd have some other random looking ass kid and would have been with somebody totally different. You know, I mean, and don't get me wrong, like even with the relationship that I did have, like things didn't necessarily work out. It is what it is, but it's like, yo, like again, everything happens exactly as it should. It does. Everything happens exactly as it's supposed to. You know, so please don't ever feel like, you know, don't ever regret, you know, not knowing something sooner, or damn, if only I did this. No. Because that damn, if only like that's part of the lesson that you were meant to learn from it. Now take it with you. Let's move forward. Because you can't change the past. You can't change shit about it. But all you can do is just work and grind every single day in the present to build the future that you want, you know? So, yes, everything happens exactly as it should. Everything happens for a reason. You are where you are right now because of every last decision that you made and every last circumstance that you've been up against. And it's okay. Builds character, you know? But yeah, man, like that's really all I got for today. My leg is itching. Like I don't know what it is. I've been breaking out. Like I don't know, or something bit me, but I don't feel like a bug biting them. But my leg is really itching. But yeah. Listen, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, and thank you so much for rocking with me. Like this has been a really beautiful journey of just self-growth, self-love, a lot of self-love, man. And you know, self-improvement, man. Because listen, we can only get better. Whatever whatever it is, you can only get better from here. That's it. That's all we focus on. Just getting better, getting better, getting better, getting better. All right. So every morning we show gratitude, or every night, whenever, just at some point during the day. Excuse me, burping. Yeah, man. Just. Just take time to show gratitude, okay? Show gratitude to God, the universe, whatever which way you want to call it, because we are grateful for the life that we have so we can manifest the life that we want. Because you deserve it, and I do too. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're going to do it again for day 191, man. Let's go. All right? Peace.